Welcome to VAR India News Hour. eKYC has been a game changer in adding more investors to securities market. The evolution of traditional banking obstacles, shifting consumer preferences and increasing competition are creating new challenges for banks. As banks brace for a new wave of digital disruption, they need to adopt technology to improve customer experience and future-proof their business models. eKYC has played a tremendous role in adding investors to the securities market as one can open a Demat trading account in less than 15 minutes. eKYC has not only provided ease of doing business, but in fact, it has provided ease of investing. When we speak about the advantages of the adoption of various technologies, examples of SEBI is probably the first regulator to follow RegTech with good use of technology and which is helping in decision making. It is all about how data analytics has helped in preventing cases relating to insider trading, money laundering and alert generation. As the technology's prospecting advances in technology have propelled increased cost efficiency and data capacity as well as greater computing power. Experts have welcomed the innovators of the country to be a part of Innovation Sandbox, as part of which anyone can apply to SEBI for accessing data available with the exchange, and once a committee undergoes the application, data is provided, ensuring its usage in an ethical manner. Secondly, the importance of Regulatory Sandbox, saying that entities opting for Regulatory Sandbox are provided with a lot of relaxations from existing regulation. SEBI registered entities are eligible for testing in the Regulatory Sandbox. The entity may apply either on its own or in partnership with any other entity. Sources said that it is a much smoother process for registering complaints through scores. The exchange records about 50,000 complaints annually and about 90% of complaints are registered online. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. K. Rajaraman takes over as the Telecom Secretary in India. K. Rajaraman took over as the new Telecom Secretary, replacing Anshu Prakash, who retired yesterday. Rajaraman was previously working as an additional secretary in the Department of Economic Affairs. The appointment in the dot as the secretary is seen as a step in the ambition of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government. Rajaraman will be tasked with the responsibility of ensuring that the reforms are implemented without any hindrance and with speed. Netflix acquires first video game studio to expand into the video gaming space. Netflix has acquired its first video game studio as it continues to make advances into the space. With this, the company will expand into the video game space. The company has picked up Night School Studio, an indie game development firm behind 2019's After Party and celebrated 2016 mystery title Oxenfree, which currently has a sequel in the works. The announcement of the acquisition comes just one day after Netflix revealed that its early library of mobile games, which debuted to Android users in Poland in August, would also be rolling out for free to subscribers in Spain and Italy. Eagle Eye Networks acquires Bengaluru-based AI startup Uncanny Vision. Texas-based Eagle Eye Networks, which is into cloud video surveillance, said it acquired Bengaluru-based AI surveillance startup Uncanny Vision and retained all 60 employees. The deal brings advanced AI technology to Eagle Eye's cloud video surveillance platform and includes R&D capabilities, engineering talent, and a new regional office in India. It will expand operations in the country by increasing the headcounts into technical, engineering, sales, and administrative staff to support. McAfee Enterprise and FireEye merged to become $2 billion entity. The spun-off portions of McAfee and Mandiant FireEye are set to be merged into a single security provider. Investment firm Symphony Technology Group said it will combine the product lines of McAfee Enterprise and FireEye into a single group. The aim of the move is to line up the McAfee Enterprise platform with FireEye's product and services to form a single set of products that can be pitched to businesses as an on-prem to cloud set of solutions. The new company solution portfolio will protect customer across endpoints, infrastructure, applications, and in the cloud. BSNL seeks 40,000 crore support from government. BSNL has approached the government for Rs 40,000 crore financial help, says PK Purvar, BSNL chairman and managing director. We have asked for Rs 20,000 crore sovereign guarantee to pay back our short-term debt and issue long-term bonds. CMD BSNL further said that the company does not need any additional debt and its business has become self-sustainable to support the operations. We do not need any additional debt. We will need Rs 20,000 crore if we have to set up 1 lakh Node B for mobile network rollout, Purvar said. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.